but were not quite able to do so. Top side, Young. Get a nice trade for himself.
Yeah, grass proc for Jung. Does have Demolish on the Jax. No Demolish on the Rel means we probably won't see any lane swap shenanigans. Which is nice. Same deal with Frank. No Demolish on Leona. They're not thinking about lane swaps, which after the last time we saw them lane swap,
yeah,
I think is a good sign.
We should leave that one to PSG.
Yeah, I think everyone should. Till they earn the right to lane swap. We're patiently watching Gemini.
Yeah, hopefully get his seeds in a better position than last game.
Yeah,
they just started attacking Raptors.
Yeah, this looks good this game.
His position is going to be known. There's a ward on his red buff, but it shouldn't be too impactful.
Yeah, hardly feels that relevant. Does smite the red again. Kaiwing receiving end of a terrible trade in the bot lane, but Cheng9 has taken some damage too. Ezreal probably one of the few ADCs you can still justify presence of mind. I don't remember if Cheng9 actually has it. Everything else will have absorbed life, so maybe this poke actually relevant on Cheng9. It takes a fourth shot. Yeah, nice usage of fleet footwork move speed there by Wako. Third shot procs fleet footwork, fourth shot is in range because of the move speed. Early lane definitely going the way of Frank.
Yep, very decidedly. Yes, I don't think we've seen the Jace versus Lucian lane before, so it'll be interesting to see how that dynamic works out.
Yeah, Guangguan looking okay on the top lane.
Gemini.
Look where his seed is.
Yeah, damn. He was close. I mean,
yeah, he was close. Does he have smite? Yeah, he does have smite. If that seed was better, he might have got it. Does want to save his smite for the crab as well. Gemini not actually concerned with any records, more concerned with just winning this game. Hotpot skipping his blue to run straight at this Jax.
Just run errands.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the plan is.
Yeah, Frank, they're looking for a dive bot. Cheng9 going to get rooted up. Xenoplay does connect. Here comes the cleanse, but Wako's got their fourth shot. Got the W, but doesn't land. Gemini under the tower. Wako's taking it up. Oh, he gets to flash away just in time. Top side, though, Jiang's going to go down. Does have the leaf strike flash. Hotpot, he just needs to find one more auto after this. No, he's not going to find it. Maybe this is a disaster. Jiang managing to live out. Very happy with himself. As will his team be, as it is just the 1-for-0 on the split map.
Yeah, had to be messed up by the Renekton Nidalee, you imagine. We didn't see the start of the play. How exactly they found themselves in the position they did. But yeah, massive play onto bot lane. Yeah, we're going to get to see how this started. Jung just looks dead to me based on where he's standing, where Nidalee is. Gets stunned here without Nidalee in range is already a mistake, I think. And then Hotpot here running into the Jax stun is so puzzling in the melee Nidalee form. Could have just positioned between Jax and his turret. Doesn't get the Nidalee Cougar form Q off. Also, Guangguan not willing to commit his flash for the Q there.
Yeah, interesting.
Might have been worth it. Does have flash advantage now, so we can repeat on this Jax if we want to.
I feel like you're going to have to, right? Well, Wako, I mean, bot lane doesn't have flashes either.
Yeah.
There might be a possible angle down there as Jimmy and
it wasn't all that clean of a dive by Frank.
No.
They used every summoner to make it work, and barely did so.
Yeah. I mean, Frank, early advantage yet again. They found themselves at a pretty similar position last game, but weren't able to capitalize on it immediately.
Yeah. This time around, it's a Vamp Scepter for Jimmy on the Lucian, so probably Blade.
King, yeah.
Don't see that too often these days. Hellpigs position for this dragon.
Now, Chovy started doing it in solo queue, so now everyone does.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Church of Chovy. Gemini going to be a lot closer to 6 than Hot Pot. I'm not sure how much closer, but engage on
Xenoblade connects, but that dismount going to knock up Kaiwing on his entry.
Yeah, that's a nice interaction for Rel. I didn't know about that. Gemini going to steal away. Any camp he steals is massive right now for getting his level 6 nice and early.
Ooh.
Yeah, Cheng9 under a lot of pressure.
No flashes this time.
Yeah, this is scary.
Who is going to tank it up? Kaiwing is looking to. Cheng9 is just dead. Kaiwing taking that one.
Yeah, just no E.
Very, very low on HP. Gemini will be happy to tank this one up. Actually, Wako does. And collects himself his prize, which was just a kill there onto Kiri.
Yeah, Grubs picked up by the Hellpigs, but those are going to be traded for the Dragon, and I don't think they're getting any advantage top lane to match what Frank are able to achieve in the bottom lane.
Yeah, just the Grubs, but I mean, ultimately, you'll take that trade if you're Frank, assuming you can pick up the next set of 3, which the lead they have got themselves probably means they should be able to do.
Yeah, I think so. At that point, Jax is just going to be ahead of Renekton. Jung is somehow up CS. Oh, will get this red. Kaiwing is around, though, and won't be spotted. He's running very quickly at this Renekton.
Ooh. What just happened mid? Jimmy and Solo kills out Newly. Hopefully we get a replay of that as...
Yeah, both flashes used.
Hotpot and Kaiwing have been
at mid items
right next to each other this whole time. Jimmy gets the execute.
Just killed that guy with a Vamp Scepter. Guangon having to back off now. Instead, Gemini shows top lane. Yeah, we're going to get to see what happened. Newly starts with the HP disadvantage. Gets poked out by the Solution Q.
Goes aggressive. Yeah,
just ultis here, I guess. Yeah.
That knockback, it's...
Recalling and then flash for the finish, yeah.
Yeah, Newly just holding on flash way too long.
Clean by Jimian, who also executes to deny gold from anyone on the Hellpig side. And that was a counterpick from Newly going down. 7 minutes, loses his flash and dies solo. Hotpot recovering amazingly in the jungle, by the way.
Yeah, got red and blue.
Yeah, off of his enemy. Is a level up on Gemini now. Just his teammates are very weak. Lots of tears all around.
Yeah, Wako hasn't died a bunch, so Frank looking a little bit more stable this time with their lead.
Yeah.
The Zenith Blade is going to be arcane shifted away from. Solar Flare and Cleanse.
Yeah, and I think they're just trying to burn these cooldowns on Cheng9 so they can invade now.
Gemini hit by a spear.
Yeah, Kaiwing right behind him though, so Hotpot cannot engage on that. Hotpot trying to reset his buff.
Look at it, jumps over the wall. Kiri flashing as well. Dismount, Gemini failing his flash. He's going to be taken out. It's going to be Kiri who picks up that kill.
Yeah, looks like Kiri's Ignite unfortunately got the kill, but Gemini will just lose his flash and die here. Not committing enough members to this red buff, Frank.
Jung taking a tower shot. This could be dangerous.
Yeah, it looks dangerous.
Dominus popped. Grandmaster's Might as well as Counter-Strike coming through. We'll be able to get that stun off. And
Guangon has flash.
Is going to be back to the safety of his turret with teleport available. Should be able to get himself back to this lane and in a reasonably okay position.
Yep, looks like a free recall for Guangon though. He does take it. Won't have to use his TP. Maybe just stays to get a good trade-off and then TP back. Also could be very close to his, I'm assuming, Eclipse. These items, I'm not actually sure. I hope it's not a Black Cleaver Renekton again. So Newly has found himself down a lot of farm in the mid lane. And yeah, an alarming amount of farm, I would say. considering just how much farm you need on this Jace to be relevant later in the game.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, I hear a curtain call.
Yeah, it looks like
I see a reasonably low health Nuli, but doesn't seem like Wako able to connect on those. Bit of a Det 1 Jin ult.
Yeah, meanwhile, his team is picking up these Void Grubs. Lots of prio in the top lane has allowed them to do so. Pretty similar CS lead in the top lane out of nowhere now as well. Ooh, Wako.
Yeah, Chignon going to be jumped on. Wako, though, finding a nice little trade back. Does have to be careful as Kerry does Hex Flash over the wall. Kyrwing's going to be able to spot him out. Magnastorm does go wide. Forces out the flash, though, from Kyrwing, so realizing that there is the angle to kill, if not for the Leona flash.
Yeah, you can kind of see how strong Ezreal could be into the Jhin, right? That was a Sheen against a full item.
Yeah.
Completed. You know, Ezreal does really well to get on the Jhin, and nice poke from Cheng9.
Cheng9 might just be the greatest of all time.
Yeah. Feisty on this Ezreal, just down a lot of money because of how hard he's been focused this game. 0-2-0 on the Ezreal. Doesn't seem to have shaken his confidence, though. I think we just need to get more. If we're Helpigs, we need to get more out of this Nidalee right now. Losing the first 2 dragons at least needs 6 Void Grubs.
Maybe looking for a fight. There's no flash on Kyrwing. No ult, though, for Kerry.
Nuli has an item completed now.
Nuli teleporting back in, yeah, with that opportunity available. Although we still just have 2 carries on there. Tear, Xenoblade, Solar Flare as well. Does
Everything
go wide.
wasted.
But that was the crash down from Kerry. This dragon is very low. Hotpot needs to find his way back in there. He can't. Those captive audience traps just on the floor, not allowing for the pathway into that dragon pit.
Yeah, Cheng9 also just not on the map. Otherwise, Helpigs probably had an opportunity when that Solar Flare missed to go. But yeah, unfortunately, Ezreal's base just out of sync with his teammates and the dragon spawning. Hotpot stays around, though.
Kerry does now have the Magnastorm. Will land the stunt, but too close to tower there was Kyrwing to really find any committal.
Yeah, too difficult to kill Leona when she is that close to her tower. It is Eclipse completed on the Renekton, so you would think he's winning these trades now, but Gemini's here to root him up.
Yeah, Rangwan going to get chunked out pretty heftily by that Strangle Thorns, but will flash and get himself away as well as pop that ultimate, but no teleport. And forced back to your base means he's probably going to be losing a bunch of CS, and he's already down 15 odd.
Yeah, and I don't think they can dive down here. Item disadvantage is too big for Helpigs. Yeah, so again, it's Helpigs not able to achieve as much on the other side of the map. This blue buff will be traded by Gemini on the other side. Actually, maybe not blue buff, maybe just Gromp and Wolves if he wants them. So the jungler's feeling good, but the top laner is not on the side of Helpigs.
Not at all. Hotpot's still down here.
Yeah,
still
just
health bar is so high, and that is a first tower taken top side.
Plate's barely still up. That is so much money just gone to Jiang. He's for sure got his Triforce now. Probably on his way to his next item,
625 gold of plates.
Yeah, he took every plate and first blood tower. The Jack's counter pick looking pretty good into the Renekton right now.
Shock Blast will land.
I don't think that was an upgraded Shock Blast, actually.
Yeah, I think he was on the wrong side of his wall. It was acceleration gate.
A little bit of rust on the Jace from Nuli. Kind of already picking up on some of that. He trades hard. Jimmy in.
Yeah, not going to be found though as Gangwon comes in aggressively. Going to force out Jimmy's flash. Kaiwing's going to be taken out. The fruits of their labor earlier in getting Kaiwing's flash down the bottom side.
Yeah,
they do strike back.
Yeah, it's a lot committed, but they do get a kill. Much needed kill, I think. And they get it onto Nuli, but someone's got to defend top, fellas.
Here comes the teleport.
It will be Guangguan TPing in, but he gets one more of those roams and his tower is gone. Not often you can really roam as a top laner, so should hopefully be able to hold on to this tier 2 tower, Guangguan. Maybe just needs some wave clear. against the Jax? Do you just die if you go Stride Breaker?
Yeah, maybe.
Surely you don't need a Tiamat anyway, as the Renekton.
I don't think so, but Stridebreaker has Tiamat.
Yeah, that's what I mean though. Maybe you just don't need a Tiamat as Renekton.
Well, we'll see what he goes for. As Rift Shield being started up and being taken out by Halpigs. Seemingly Frank wanting to come in from that top side, while Wako and Ching9 battled out in mid.
Kaiwing is just standing next to Carry. As this Rift Herald refuses to reset right now.
Yeah, there it goes. It's going to reset now. Crab was picked up there by the side of Frank Esports. Didn't quite see who actually was. Got it, but flash forward. Magnus still wants it too. Jimmy and no flash. And that's a lot of CC, and that Lucian is completely gone as Noli comes in the back line. Hop picks up 2 kills from it. Wako, though, he's still staying fairly safe up against this Jace. As Jiang trying to do the damage. Not going to find it, though, as Curtain Call unleashes, but there's no one low enough for you to even execute. Wako now chasing away Noli. Not going to even find an auto attack, and that's just a 3 for 0 and Rift Herald for the side of Halpigs.
Yeah, I mean, an amazingly well-played fight, especially from Carry, who managed to find the engage onto Jimmy, and who was flashless because of that mid-play earlier. And yeah, Halpigs win the fight, grab the Rift Herald.
Gonna get a top tower for themselves as well.
Still down gold, though.
Yep, down gold. Now they even it up. It's going to be Dragon, third of the game for Frank if they're able to pick it up, and they do have the fast pathing to it.
Yeah, and it's just this incredible engage from Carry. Lucian uses dash and still gets caught, so he doesn't even have dash to get out of this follow-up CC.
Oh, we've missed Stranglethorns.
Yeah, it feels like we missed Zyra ulti there from Gemini, so that is an uncharacteristic miss. Jimmy almost takes out almost takes out Hot Pot. And Nuli, actually, that whole fight, that Jhin ulti came out so late because Nuli was just dancing in front of this Jhin.
Yeah.
The entire fight, not letting him ulti.
Well played by all involved in that fight from the side of Halpigs, as Wako is chunked extremely low, and this Dragon's just going to be Halpigs' to pick up.
Yeah, looks like it. Same build for Wako on the Jhin. For the Static Shiv RFC IE build.
Oh, wow. Jimmy, I mean, you'll take that trade. Picks himself up an entire inner tower.
Yeah, got to remember to thank his Jax for that. Half that damage was done by Jiang. Will not be getting half the gold, unfortunately.
Not beat.
Onguan, on the other hand, getting the gold for the spot tier 1. As they're trying to even the score in turrets on the side of Halpigs. They actually have even the score. My mistake.
Oh, yeah.
It's just all the towers are top lane. Frank Nuli is dead.
Yeah, Nuli not looking in the best of positions as Jimmy. Wow, what a nicely placed culling. Dominus on the bottom side as Halpigs are trying to look for some play on the split map again, but aren't able to do so. It's been a consistent theme is that they try and trade on the other side of the map, but never are quite able to do so.
Yeah, now they're going to force with that Renekton ulti, it looks like. Jhin is here way sooner. Yeah,
Xenoblade does connect there onto Guanguan, who trades back really nice with that Eclipse shield helping out. Teleport as well coming through here for Jimmy as they do claim 1. Kerry going to go down nice and early. Snare there from Wako as he's going to use the curtain call. 1, 2. One more will do it. Can the third, fourth? Yes, the fourth does land. That's going to be Hot Pot taken out. And so Frank, they fight back.
Yeah, Gemini gets the assist, sorry, and I don't think he even really did anything to help. Wako just straight up soloed Hot Pot on the Nidalee, took him down from half HP with his Jhin ulti. Very accurate with the Jhin. Has his RFC now finished on Wako. Jiang is just constantly finding a lane to shove. Keeping him very high XP on this Jax, very fed. Cheng9 quietly though, has fully stacked his tier, has picked up his Triforce, is one more base away from being the strongest champ on the map right now. But Halpig's looking to force the issue around these Raptors. Rifshell dropped mid. Looks like they're going to go for it as the Hellpigs.
It's a full HP tower. In will come Hot Pot. Will be completely okay. Kerry, though, stunned up under that tower. Does have to flash away from that snare as the culling was also used. Solar Flare now. Wako trying to find the damage as Dominus is going to have to be popped, and the True Shot Barrage does only just go wide. There's a Herald charge did come through. No tower to follow. And ultimately, recall's now going to have to be used by Hellpigs as well, takes another sizable chunk there. It's Zyra champion is unfair.
Yeah. And they have to commit 2 people mid to wave clear while Frank, Cav, Lucian, and Jax both inside lanes. Accruing farm advantages for themselves. Look at the mid CS disparity.
Yep.
Jimmy in 40 CS, more than 40 CS ahead.
A very sizable lead indeed here for Jimmian.
Yeah, you don't see it in the items yet, just because of how cheap these lethality items are on the Jace, but you will see it if they fight each other. Guangguan.
Yeah, Jiang is just destroying this Renekton. One more leap strike would do it, but Guangguan's able to get himself out. Ultimately becomes a trade of Flash and ult for Flash, so a winning trade actually for Guangguan.
Hopper on Kaiwing.
He connects with the spear.
Yeah, Warmogs is finished on Kaiwing though, so that will be inconsequential poke found. And can Guangguan hang on to this turret? It is currently not looking like it.
Well, actually does manage to do so as the fight does break out both in their bottom lane and top. Oh, True Shot Barrage from Ching9 does connect it onto Waku, and the shutdown does come through to him, but is traded immediately back as Gemini picks himself up a kill, and actually a double as he capitalizes on a fantastic culling that came through there from Jimmy. And back to the bot side though, Jiang did pick himself up that tower, and now Guangguan on hot pursuit here. Does manage to get forward and after slicing the dice, but Jiang just going to have what it takes to get away from that situation.
Yeah, so difficult to catch this Jax champion. Cheng9 has gotten this recall off and is looking like the strongest champ on the map right now. Snipes Wako at the end of that fight. Not the easiest target to hit in a Jhin. With your Ezreal ulti. Unfortunately for him, though, his teammates just get one-tapped by this Zyra on the other end of the fight. Get a little too excited once the Jhin goes down. Could have been a very good fight because Jung can never TP to it with Guangguan chasing him. So maybe there's an angle to play a little bit slower if you're the Hellpigs. Engage on the carry.
Oh, carry on the wrong side of the wall. Doesn't have flash and walks straight into Wako, but Ching9's here, and Ching9's doing all the damage you'd ever need. Not going to be able to find too much more poke there onto Wako, but anything that is landing does stick.
Jiang, monster flank. No flash on him.
Yeah, going to be found by this pink ward, though, if he does go over that wall, and not going to do so just yet. Through comes a Solar Flare. Hopper able to jump away from it as his mid lane tower is going to go down. Jimmy getting very low, going to be dashing away. Now Jiang coming in, does find the stun there onto Hotpot and a massive amount of damage. But the damage is being traded back as Guangguan comes in. Strangle Thorns, and here comes the curtain call. 1, 2 will miss. 3, last one will go wide. Ultimately, no one. Actually, Nully going down. I didn't even see that. Xenoblade connects there from Kaiwing. He gets stunned up. He's going very low, and there's a lot of plant damage coming through. But ultimately, no kills as Hotpot. He's going to be looked at now. Gemini coming through. Will disallow this red buff from being taken.
Oh, Hotpot got snared.
Got snared up. Doesn't matter, though. He's very, very low. He burns, and the plant auto does take him out. Now, teleport from Guangguan, who's on a flank. This fight's been going on for a very long time, and we're yet to see a winner, but Guangguan getting slowed up. The red buff's proven to be consequential. Guangguan now, he is just completely stuck. One more dash, not even going to need it as Jhin. Going to confirm that kill as well.
Yeah, Cheng9's still very strong, but it's kind of the pieces around him that are falling apart. Nuli goes down very early. Nice ulti onto Jiang. Doesn't quite finish him off. Yeah, Nuli goes down very early in that last fight. Rest of the team kind of just falls apart afterwards once Jhin gets the ulti off. Tower goes down. Nidalee gets caught at the red buff. Tough sequence for Hellpigs, who were evening this game up, but now are 6k gold down.
It's going to be pretty hard to play from this point on. They do have a poke comp, so if they can try and land some poke before whatever next objective they contest. Likely to be Baron, but
yeah, I mean, the poke comp of all poke comps on the Helpig side. Only champion that doesn't really fit is Renekton.
Maybe he just wants some frontline. Anyway, a lot of damage coming out from Jimmy, and as you saw there.
Yeah, getting chunked. This is a great Lucian build for killing frontline. So the Black Cleaver Lucian's become quite a bit more popular in solo queue lately. Used to be very popular.
I saw that.
Happens. Who's shooting at Evelyn?
Nature Shot Barrage come
chunk.
through. Wow, massive chunk on the Gemini Wako.
Carry can go. Oh, doesn't land the stun.
Has flash. Got to be wary of this flash engage from Carry to Frank. It can be a massive turning point. We saw it earlier on in the game. Ching9 definitely has the damage they need.
But look at this bot wave for Helpigs.
Yeah,
surely
Jimin,
someone with TP should be catching this wave.
Jimin going down there to put on the pressure. Nuli really needs to recall. He is doing so. Should be able to defend this tower now, but
yeah, this shouldn't be the highest tower damage Lucian build, so he shouldn't just one-shot it or anything. We'll see how much damage Jimmy can get to this. Yeah, it is a lot of damage, but it should be okay. Not even half, so he's okay.
Colin coming through. Wrong one here though, Jimmy, and he has flash. This is going to take an outplay. Oh, Jimmy, and I don't think there's an outplay to be had here. He is kiting. Flash from Guangguan. Jimmy has made space. Jimmy has made space, but Guangguan makes it back, and that Color the Meek is going to secure himself the shutdown and kill there on to Jimmy on the bottom side.
Yeah, Jimmy has TP, but he is down for 40 seconds. I'm surprised the Helpigs aren't going for anything. I guess against Jin ulti and the Zyra ulti, it's just too scary.
It would be 4v4 for a time because Guangguan very low, had to recall, no teleport.
Yeah, even now, though, they could try, but it's still very risky. Even 4v5. So, bit of breathing room for the Helpigs now. Some much-needed resources on them. And some time to just shove out these lanes.
Yeah, Ching9 now 3 items, but man, this is Nuli.
Yep.
There's nothing to complain about, really, for the side of Helpigs at the moment. They are down gold, but in terms of itemization, they're on a pretty strong point of the game. Jiang not going to be able to connect quite. Nice use of the blast cone, but yeah, he's just completely gone. Flash away, does get that counter-strike off, and somehow he's surviving. The leap strike even to get him out is actually going to be Gemini who picks up a double kill. Through comes a curtain call. That's a triple. Could we be on the Penta here? Could be looking for the Quadra, the Stranglethorns. That's a Quadra. Only Ching9 left. And the Zhonya's. Can he find it? No. Wako will take it as eventually after that Zhonya's Ching9 able to take out Gemini. So close. You can see it in his player cam. Slight giggle on his face, but ultimately he's going to be happy because after 30 minutes, it is going to be Frank Esports who take the series after game number 2.
Yeah. I mean, it's maybe the ultimate result you expected for this series, but these were not the games we expected. This was pretty impressive from Helpigs.
Yeah.
Considering the competition they are up against here. Kind of saw it at the end there. Jiang just styling, though.
Yep. Jiang somehow in the middle of 5 people makes it out.
Without his E on Jax, just one Ezreal Q, I think, went wide while he was stunned there on the Jax, and that was the difference. Between a wipe and the free kill on the Jax. It is that close when you are that far behind. On the Helpigs.
Very close. Ching9, he's not happy. But ultimately, I think Helpigs, they should be.
Yeah.
If you were against anyone in your group that isn't Frank, I'm pretty sure you're winning both those games.
Yeah, I
honestly,
agree with that.
The resistance they put up against Frank was more than we've seen them for the rest of the split.